Hi, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now, today's reading is a monthly reading for the Earth sign of Capricorn for January 2025. Capricorn, the way that I'm going to be doing the reading, I've already shuffled off camera just to kind of get going a little bit more quickly, but I'll be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. I've already picked 2 cards from the Soul's Journey deck by James Van Praagh and 1 from the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn, and then we'll be clarifying using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Okay, so let's see what January of 2025 has in store for you. Beautiful. So we start off with change, right? The Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. This is number 10 of the Major Arcanas. And 10s in the Tarot represent endings and new beginnings, right? Also with this Wheel of Fortune, it's, you might have, and this could be sort of something that has been going on over the past year or even longer than that, but it's, it's a cycle that you might have been on the downswing where things have been kind of difficult, things really haven't been going your way as much, but now the wheel is turning, right? So there's divine orchestration at play here. The wheel is definitely turning in your favor. It's associated with the fire sign of Sagittarius as well, this Wheel of Fortune, but things coming, things changing, new cycles beginning in your life. It's crossed by the 8 of Cups. So what could help or hinder this change in fortune is leaving something behind. And you can see here the woman, you notice all of the overturned cups there. She is walking away, right? She has made the decision that those cups at one point, even though they held something that, she found interesting or were pleasing to her, or she brought fulfillment to her life, they no longer do. And so, she's decided to head off in this new path, even though she's a little unsure about what lies ahead, right? But she knows she cannot stay here. And so she's heading off in this new direction. The Suit of Cups is water energy, deals with our feelings, emotions, relationships, associated with the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this is, a change coming in, a good change, right? But it has to do with leaving something behind and heading in a new direction. The foundation, you have the Knight of Wands. So this is sort of deep past. And the Knights in the Tarot, they typically bring in an offering. In the case of this Knight of Wands, could be an individual. And we have court cards. They can be people. If so, this would be more of a kind of a middle-aged fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we also had the Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune there. But they go off on quests, right? And they bring back some type of offering. So this could be an offering. It could be news about a job, right? So a job offer. But it could also have to do with a creative endeavor. The Suit of Wands itself, it's very fiery energy. So it has to do with our own passion and determination and drive, and yes, the work we do, but our own effort that we put into that work. So, what's sitting in the foundation is this news about a job. This could be, going back to the cards that are at the center. Let me just put this down a little bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust there. I think that's a bit better. There we go. So the cards that are at the center, there could be a change in fortune relating to a job, right? Or a job offer, or you've been waiting for that and you're ready to move on from a job that is no longer fulfilling to you. In the recent past, you have the 6 of Cups, more cups energy, some more water energy. And this, we usually think of it as being tied to something from the past, right? Not only is she, she's looking back at this child, right, who is sort of her in the past, looking back to her childhood. It can also be past life. And there's this offering being made. You see that there's the 1 cup, right, that is kind of this holy grail, right, the Ace of Cups here. So she's going after, something that makes her very happy. And she's actually walking off on this path barefoot. It does kind of it depicts this childlike innocence. So there could be something that you feel very excited about. There could, as far as this new path or this new opportunity, it could be related to something that you did in the past. It could have something to do with where you used to live when you were a child, going back to something to do with your childhood. There could be a past life connection with this as well, right? The Six of Cups is also past life connections. But there's movement. So it's, there's movement on here with this Knight of Wands, the walking away with the Eight of Cups, this change coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. Let me move these out of the way just a little bit. Crowning our reading, wow, you have Major Arcana number 1, the Magician. This is very powerful energy, right? So what's on your mind? The Magician is, it's air energy associated with Gemini. And, the Magician has at his disposal all of the tools he needs. So he has the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords. He has everything he needs to manifest, right? It's ultimate alchemy here. So manifesting whatever it is that you put out into the universe, now it's coming down, right? You're able to manifest that into reality. So this could be a dream job. This could be if it is a relationship, it's sort of the one that you've been holding out for, that you've been hoping for. We have let's keep going, in the near future, so it's coming in here. You have the Hanged Man, so more Major Arcana energy. This is number 12 of the Major Arcanas. And the Hanged Man is associated with water energy, so with the sign of Pisces. And it's all about giving in, sort of letting go and letting the universe guide you. He's put himself into this quite difficult or uncomfortable position of being tied up here upside down in the tree, but around his head there's enlightenment. So he understands that this he needed to gain a new perspective on something, on a situation, right? And this could have to do with whatever it is that that no longer serves you. You might have been contemplating what to do. Should I move forward? Should I stay put? But there's this enlightenment coming in after a period of waiting, a period of kind of being in limbo. Could be that you've been waiting for whatever this news is for quite a long time, or this this opportunity, or waiting for things to turn around. You've been waiting for quite a long time here. You appear as the Ten of Swords. Okay, this is not the best of energies, right? But the Ten of Swords, it is like, yes, it's the lowest point, but after the 10s are endings in the tarot. So after the 10 of Swords, we go back around to the Ace of Swords, which is a card of victory. It's a card of success, enlightenment, clarity of mind. So yes, there might have been some type of betrayal. She's stabbed in the back, just feeling at her lowest. But it is a cycle that is ending out. And we did have, the 10 of, or the Major Arcana, number 10, Wheel of Fortune, sitting at the center. So there's, you could be ending this particularly difficult situation or time period in your life, right, with this 10 of Swords. The energy that's surrounding you, we have the 5 of Wands, which, this can, sometimes the 5 of Wands shows up if you are actively applying for a job, going in for a promotion. You can see that, this is more fire energy, so could have to do with the workplace, creative endeavors, projects, business ventures. And we have the three men in the background. We have the 2 lions kind of, baring their teeth at each other, and the 3 men, they have the wands up, sort of threatening each other. But it's all about trying to gain, come out on top. So gain that alpha position, assert dominance. So usually if you are going up for a job and there are other candidates there, it's, you're vying for that one position. There's only one opening, so it's you against the other people. Your hopes and fears. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles makes sense, Capricorn, right? So you are hoping for that financial abundance. You're hoping for, this is generational wealth. And you can see behind her, right, we have this beautiful castle. She has all of the pentacles, tens again, they're ending, so culminations in this case of the Ten of Pentacles. So this is, it's the type of wealth that takes a long time to build up, but it's that, the home life, the family life. It's very solid energy. It can sometimes show up if there's a windfall of money, so an inheritance. There might be an inheritance coming in. But, is a hope. You're hoping for this financial abundance, that whatever this new path is going to bring that to you. And the outbound energy, we have the Hierophant. This is number 5 of the major arcana. So out of 10 cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of the cards are major arcana. So it's not half the spread, but, quite a good number of major arcana showing up for you. And usually that indicates that, things are not entirely in your hands, right? That the universe is more sort of controlling the opportunities. So there's a lot of divine timing and orchestration at play. The Hierophant himself, he's associated with earth energy, associated with the sign of Taurus. So that's so your fellow earth sign there. And, he represents, obviously he's a religious figure, but he represents sort of the traditional way of doing something. So there might be a need for you to think outside of the box with this new path that you're heading down. It might be an unconventional opportunity that comes in for you. The Hierophant is also associated with large institutions. It can be universities or large school systems, things like that. You might be applying to get into university at this time. But it's, and also he's this sort of authority figure, could be seeking guidance, that somebody in a higher position like that could be offering you guidance. And then bottom of the deck, wow, we have another major arcana. So I guess that's 5 out of 11. This is number 9, the Hermit. And the Hermit is associated with another earth sign, right? Associated with Virgo. And, the Hermit is here appears very solitary, right? Is retreated, is gone up onto this mountaintop, to seek guidance. So it's a very spiritual card. It's sort of withdrawing, taking that time to reflect, right? To think about the next steps. But the Hermit is guided by this inner light, or the light, the universe is providing. So there's a lot of, and we have the light with the inspiration coming. So definitely, a lot of divine timing at play this month with whatever these changes are that are coming in for you. Let's go ahead and clarify. So Spirit, what additional messages do you have for the earth sign of Capricorn? What else does Capricorn need to know? Additional messages for Capricorn. That one wanted to come out. Okay, we'll do one final shuffle. And divide the deck. Okay, so the one that, actually 2 flipped over. So we have the 7 of Coins and the 4 of Swords. So I'm not sure which way they came out first. I believe the 4 of Swords came out first. So we'll put that as our clarifying this central card of the Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Swords is makes me think a little bit of the Hangman, where you can see the woman in repose here, and it is a card that represents you retreating, healing, taking time out, and this could be, as it is Swords energy. The suit of Swords is all about our intellect, right? It's our intellect, our It's cerebral energy, so you might have been very mentally tired. Could also be physically healing from something. So for some of you, you might have been healing from an operation. But, it's a necessary time. So even though it might have been, you might have felt that this time period was, took too long, or, was very tedious, there was a reason for this retreat, right? And this sort of time out with the Four of Swords there, and waiting for the Wheel of Fortune to turn. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Coins. So yeah, this walking away, it has to do with where it could be where you're currently working. You feel that there is just not you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. You're not getting enough out of it. It's not as sort of challenging as you had hoped for. It's not as fulfilling as you'd hoped for. There's something where when you look at that, all of the hard work and effort that you've been putting into this job or this endeavor, or whatever this is, because coins, it's earth energy, so we associate it with the work that we do, the money that we earn, our home, our family, material possessions. And you can see that she has achieved quite a lot there, but she still doesn't have anything in her basket. So there's she's not really seeing the fruits of her hard labor there. Yes, there are pentacles, but if she continues to work at this place, or continues to go down the same path, will she ultimately be able to grow this all the way up to the Ten of Pentacles? So it does make sense that this is clarifying the Eight of Cups, because I feel that there's you're not currently happy where you're working, or you are looking to move on, but it's because you've really put a lot of hard work and effort into it, and feel that either they're not they don't appreciate that, or you're just not you're not happy with the way that things are going there. So clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Nine of Coins. This is so this job, news of a job, or this offer coming in, it could be to do with something that is going to bring you financial independence, right? There's progression going from the Seven of Coins to the Nine of Coins, and this is sometimes it's referred to as the like the bachelorette or bachelor card, because it's you're self-reliant, self-sufficient. You can see, look how beautiful the woman looks on this card, and she has all of the coins behind her. She's in this very lush sort of garden, right, type. Oh, I don't see, I was looking for the grapes. It looks more like a vineyard, but I don't see any here. But she has built the type of life that she has wanted, and so she's managed to do this through a lot of hard work, and she's self-reliant there. So this job offer could be bringing in this opportunity for self-reliance. Now, the Six of Cups has been clarified by Major Arcana, the World, and the World is all about, and I love this depiction of it, it's so beautiful. But it's all about new endings and endings and new beginnings. It's the last of the Major Arcana. After the World, the Major Arcanas go back around to the Fool card. So it's the Zero, and that is the new beginning, right? Taking that leap of faith. But the World, it's associated with your sign, right? With the Earth sign of Capricorn. So you showing up very much in your own energy here, right? With this the World card, but it's a significantly a long, or quite significant, I should say, chapter in your life closing out. And so conclusions, but the hope, this new hope of a beginning. With it clarifying the Six of Cups, there could be this new beginning, but there's something that is related to the past, or it could be going back to do something that you used to do, a job that you used to do. It could be reconnecting with people from a place where you used to work. Ooh, the Magician, crowning your reading. You have the Ten of Cups. So for the most part, right, up until this point, the reading has been focused on sort of the earthly material aspects of your life. Here we get into possibly the emotional, right, the relationships. Ten of Cups is it's the beautiful, happily ever after, happy home, happy family. Their 10 cups are full. There's emotional fulfillment. And it's, that's what the Magician is bringing in. So for some of you, you could be hoping for this, career or this job opportunity that is going to bring you more fulfillment. But also, on the relationship front, you could be looking for something, a relationship that, that can grow and bloom and blossom to this 10 of Cups. If it is to do with the job, then it's, 10 of Cups would be sort of the ultimate in emotional bliss. So, finding that perfect job, the one that really does kind of marry the emotional fulfillment and creative fulfillment with the financial independence. Coming up in the near future, the Hangman is clarified by the Chariot. Yeah, movement. So there could definitely be movement here for some of you. The Chariot, it's opposing energy. It's sort of this yin and yang, and it is a card of victory, but it's victory after quite a difficult time or after a difficult event, or after a challenge. And you can see that they're heading off in this direction, but it's like the fire behind them, even though there is snow in front of them, there's fire. So it's like they're leaving again, escaping from something, leaving something behind, and it's being able to harness this opposing energy to obtain whatever this new victory is. The Chariot, there are lots of major arcanas coming up throughout the main spread and these clarifiers, by the way. But the Chariot is associated with the water sign of Cancer. So a victory, right? But so whatever this clarity of mind is, there's victory to be had. And it can also represent, like I mentioned, movement. So travel across land, could be buying a new vehicle. This new opportunity could involve travel, right? It might be a type of job where you have to travel for your work. Could be moving for this job. So actually moving to a new place because of this new opportunity. Clarifying the 10 of Swords. Yeah, see, although it's a different suit, but I mentioned that after the 10, right, we go back around to the Ace, and you have an Ace of Coins. So again, Aces in the Tarot are blessings from the universe. They are yes cards. So if there's anything you've been waiting for an answer on, it's a yes. If you've applied for that job, here's the job offer coming in, right? If you've applied for a loan, here's the yes coming in from the bank. And it's, it's a beautiful energy to have. It's a new beginning, right? Aces are new beginnings. In this case, new beginning with the job, or on the job front, or, in how you make money, but it's ending out this very difficult cycle of the 10 of Swords. Surrounding you with this clarifying the card that's surrounding you, the 5 of Wands, we have the 2 of Swords, which, this is a card of decisions, right? Needing to make a decision, but for whatever reason, feeling that you are incapable of doing so. You can see the woman, she's blindfolded. She has her arms crossed across her heart, her chest. For some of you could have, going back to this love up here, you might have had your sort of heart closed off for a while. You haven't been really looking for love or looking for a relationship. And interesting, she's wearing, in this deck, she has this red sash around her. So, associating red with the heart, with love. So you could have closed yourself off, but and not really what you've wanted to make a decision, maybe wanted to get back out dating, but for whatever reason, I felt that you were closed off or you weren't ready. If this is back to do with the job, this could be, and especially with the 5 of Wands there, and you going up against other people, vying for this job position, you've been in two minds about something. So not knowing if you should stay at a certain job, not knowing if you should leave and head off in this new direction. So it's a very indecisive energy, but she could easily just remove the blindfold, uncross her arms, make that decision. But it's a stalemate card. But there's, again, this waiting attached to it, which we've seen elsewhere in the reading. Yeah, there's definitely offers coming in for you. So clarifying your hopes And fears, this 10 of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles or Page of Coins. Could be a person. If so, this would typically be a younger earth sign individual, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Could be your child, right? Your own child, or just a younger, more immature energy. But pages bring news of an offer, right? They're not actually the offer like the knights bring in, but they're news about it. So this is news of a new way for you to make money, news about a new job. And that's what you're hoping for, right? That's clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, clarifying the Hierophant in the outbound energy. You have the Temperance, which is, again, a card of waiting. It's a card of, a card of alchemy, right? This card doesn't show the balance aspect of it, but there is, with the Temperance card, it's finding that perfect balance, whether this is between your home life and work, or, just other areas of your life, finding that perfect balance. But there's also divine timing at play with the Temperance card. So again, kind of similar to what I was saying about the Hangman, if there is a waiting period, or if you have been waiting, even though this does come up in the future energy with the Temperance card, there's been a reason for this, right? There's divine intervention at play with waiting. The Temperance card, besides being a major arcana, it's associated with the fire sign of Sagittarius. And then clarifying the Hermit, as the overall energy, we have the Queen of Swords. Well, so if you have been in two minds about something with the Two of Swords down there, this Queen of Swords is, she is the one that you want to have on your side, because she is very decisive. She knows how to cut through any nonsense and come up with sometimes a creative way of approaching a situation, or just, she's very quick-witted, she's very intelligent, very good at communicating as well. Could be a person, so you might be dealing with more of a, an older air sign individual, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a mother figure, your own mother of your children. She sometimes gets a bad rap because she's referred to at times as the the Ice Queen, representing or meaning that she's, quite cold or too direct. But, she speaks clarity. She speaks truth. And so there is clarity coming in. If this is you taking on the energy of this Queen of Swords, you will be making, you'll have this energy to be able to make whatever decision you need to make, to pick whichever direction you need to go in. But it looks like, if there is a past, present, or past, future type decision, you're heading off in this new direction. You're definitely going down this new path. Now, the two cards that I picked, I put these here before the reading. These are oracle cards. So the Wise Leader is from the Sacred Traveler deck. And it says, Wise Leader, you're a beacon for others. And again, we have, the depiction of the mountains in the background. We have, her holding this torch, holding the staff, and ready to set off, right? It looks like she's ready to embark upon a new quest here. So you might be, whatever this new opportunity is, it might be you taking on a leadership position, or others looking up to you. You might be mentoring students or people. You might be, acting as a sort of a supervisory role. But there's something where people are going to look to you for clarity. And, again, having this Queen of Swords, that's wonderful, because you have that clarity of mind with the Queen of Swords. And then love is the message from the Soul's Journey deck. And it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, which is a beautiful message for the beginning of a new year, right? If anybody is into making your New Year's resolutions, this might be a good one for you to have, as far as, trying to, even in the most difficult of times or situations, committing to seeing the good in all things. It might not be easy to do at all times, but that is going to, let me just read from that guidebook, We just see if there's any additional message actually here in the guidebook for love. It says, the obstacles and challenges of the physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life, but there is only one way that is natural to your being, love. This card simply reminds you that your soul is made of God's pure divine vibrational force of love, and that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. Love is a healing energy. All anxiety and drama cannot exist in the aura of love. Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force and to see its effect upon their lives. It is your time to remind others of the strength of their own power and assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. It builds, fortifies, and strengthens even the most lost person. And just to see from the other card, the wise leader, any additional messages from that one. It says, this is a time to step into your power, take a role of leadership. You're ready, grab the reins. And we had the chariot here, right, with him grabbing the reins here. So definitely, right, this is your time. Make decisions. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords there. It's okay if you're not 100% sure. Make decisions anyway. It's what a leader does. Yeah, that's wonderful. So it looks like a very promising month for you, Capricorn. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful January. Bye for now.